All right, welcome. I'm Benji.
And I'm Janie.
We're gonna play for you today. We starting with one of my favorite games, the original Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, first of all, we need to say that we are A, married, and B, we like watching people play games, and it was one thing that we bonded over when we got married. So we were just like, we could do that. We could play video games, and people could watch and have fun and watch us,
We have
play.
fun. We enjoy our banter with each other, and we wanted to share it with the world.
Yeah. So let's just see how this goes.
Yeah. All right, let's start.
All right.
So this is the original game, not the new remake. So we wanted to start with that because we kind of want to go through the series in order, and it'd be weird to just jump graphically back and forth like that. So we're starting with the original, even though it's a little bit outdated now.
Is this your favorite game, or one of your favorites?
I would say some of the sequels are my favorites, but This is up there.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a little bit dated now, and I'll point those things out as we get to it.
All right. And what we wanted to do was play some of our favorites at first. Yeah, what we wanted to do was play some of our favorite at first. So this is one of Ben's favorites. We get to mine soon enough. So yeah, you go ahead and play, Benji.
I will. Yeah, and they don't really do these on games too much anymore. The whole, I forget what they call them. They're not like splash screens, but they're just like demo mode or something. And they get to show you the game while you're just waiting. They don't really do that anymore.
I wish it kind of did, because it kind of gives you an idea of what you're getting into.
Yeah, it shows you how things are going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get going. And we'll start a new game. I said new game. I guess it only lets you have a couple slots. Okay. That's fine.
You just save over any one of those. I think it's one of those are mine, actually.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Now, I never played the first one before I met you. I only played the second one, and it's still one of my favorites.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's so funny when you look at graphics like this. It's just like, it's just throwback, because you're so used to like all the fancy graphics now, the fancy CGI, that you're just like, oh, this looks horrible. But for its time, I'm pretty sure that it was revolutionary.
Yeah, I remember seeing this game when it first got previewed. There's a level in Metropolis, a little platforming section. That was the first thing I saw. I don't remember if I saw a video somehow or if it was just in a magazine, but it was pretty great. I was a big fan of Spyro from this company, and something new was just, I was really into it. So I don't think I owned it for a long time, but I do remember renting this game and just loving it. Shock, horror,
Acting.
convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I do really like that you see this now, and then you come here later as an actual level. Like, they didn't just model that for a little cutscene. You actually get to play on it.
Run, fool.
And you never see those robots again. Those
I know.
designs are just not.
Yeah.
Those designs are not in the game. That's
I know.
interesting. And now we're back in engine. Hence the widescreen and the much better resolution. Yeah.
Clanky new. All right.
All right. So first off, check the controls.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels.
And we've been wanting to do stuff like this for a while. I mean, we got all this stuff for a while now, and we finally had the time to do it. So.
And we are going to turn on the subtitles.
Yeah.
There we go. And change the camera just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're good to go.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, nope. That is not what I want. I want the up, down, different.
Sure. Good.
No. No, I need both of them reversed. All right, now we're past the weird part. There we go. That's what we want.
Okay.
All right, so this is a fun little intro stage. Some little things that come up later in the game. You got Quark here. We'll meet him, I think.
Eventually.
Spoilers.
Eventually. It's an old game. I'm pretty sure that people have already
Yeah, they probably already know.
Oh yeah, who Quark is, and the movie just came out, so.
Yeah. And we've got the currency of the game, bolts here. I really like how you get to see kind of each individual one. Just more of an expansion from how they did the gems in Spyro. And it's just really neat because each one actually kind of has this little value. Like you can see this little one is worth, I think, just 1 or 5, something like that. And it doesn't really play into it too much, but it's a neat little detail. Mm-hmm. And one thing that's really interesting is the whole how small the numbers are in this game. The later games kind of eventually have a exponential growth of sorts, where
yeah, they have it up to I think 1,000.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah,
where
the
basically like the final weapon in this game is equal to like mid-range weapons in other games.
Pretty much.
As far as that, there's kind of
pretty
a
much
growth going on.
And the thing is, I don't know if I can play these games because as in not for this. I can only play by myself because I always go back and I try to get as much bolts as possible
She
because
goes and grinds.
Yeah, I grind a lot in these games, so I always want to try and get like the newest gun.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, the newest gun or something. So I can't just go ahead and I don't know if anyone wants to watch me like grind for like 4 hours, you know what I mean, and try and make 1,000,000 bolts just so I can get that cool weapon or something. So
Alright, we don't need the nanotech yet because I'm super MLG pro.
do you want to try and get all the bolts or
All the gold bolts?
all the bolts on the whole?
Generally because
You want to try and get the weapons? Oh.
Yeah, the boxes are generally the best way to earn bolts. Killing enemies doesn't get you that much. So I do want to get most of the crates, but I'm not going to go super OCD
Okay.
if I can help it. Other than some of the skill points in later games, there is one in 2 where
you do get like a coin collector magnet thing at some
help.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll
those
help you.
helps.
You won't have to like go back for them.
Okay, I guess you do get to see these robots. They just look different in the... They do look different in the ship because they're all scrunched up. But I have had weapons this whole time. I just like using the wrench at first. This game is probably one of the more valuable for the wrench, other than the fact that it doesn't get an upgrade, simply because weapons don't upgrade. So I always feel a little OCD about, well, I should use the weapon because that can upgrade. If I'm using a wrench, I'm not leveling up a weapon. But let's see, we got the bomb glove. And there's the main problem with this game.
Yeah.
There is no strafing. That is the absolute main issue with this game, because if you were strafing,
I think while I was playing, when I was fighting the final boss, that was the problem I was having, is that I couldn't strafe.
Yeah.
And that really helps when it comes to him.
Yes, because if I was strafing, I could have easily still hit him with that first throw and dodged out of the way. Without strafing, you could see what happens. So that's why this game is a little bit outdated, simply because of the strafing. Clank, you're so little.
Thought he was gonna hold him up and go, da-da! Hi, Savannah!
Interesting. You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built
You're
that
quite
ship with
handy with that wrench.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of...
The old infobot.
I know, right?
My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no
These guys
longer
look
able
like-
to dwell here.
Like,
But I, Chairman
street
Drake,
thugs.
have a solution.
Like, you don't want to come around
We
this
are
block.
constructing a pristine new
I always
world
appreciate
using
the way
choicest planetary
Insomniac handles the
components
cutscenes in this game. There's
So,
always
what
an
does this
element
mean?
of humor to it.
You might ask? You Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't
I don't know why the
possibly
cutscenes
understand, we
aren't
will be
working during these
extracting a large portion
cutscenes,
of
so we'll
your
try and keep
planet
quiet.
and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made.
You mean the subtitles?
Thank you for your
Is
cooperation.
that what I said? Did I say cutscenes twice?
Said
I thought I
cutscenes,
did.
yeah.
Subtitles.
Take your whiny, sniveling,
Subtitles not working during the
snot-nosed
cutscenes.
populations, form a line behind me and kiss my...
The teeth is just like
We're still
one thing,
Turn it
just
off,
you
little
idiot.
lines on it.
Just edit that. I don't know why the subtitles aren't working during the cutscenes, but we'll try and keep
Well,
quiet during
good luck
those.
getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me
his
to the
old
coordinates
ship.
contained in this info box,
Right?
I might be able to
of
gather
junk.
further
Piece of junk
information
shit.
there.
But he
Even
does
if I
eventually get a
wanted
better ship.
to, I can't.
As
I'm
in
missing a
every
crucial
game. I think in
component
every
of the
game he
ship.
probably does he?
Yes.
We'd have to play out and see, but I think in every he always gets a new ship.
Sometimes even
How
halfway
did you
through a
know
game.
that?
Yeah.
I, sir, happen to be
One
equipped with
thing
the
that's
latest
also
robotic
dating about
vision
this game
systems.
is that
My programming
most of the
allows
voice
me to
actors are
start
the
any
same,
ship
but they
I
did
choose.
change
So,
Ratchet
I agree
after the
to
first
take you to
game.
this wherever it is.
The guy doing it
Will you
here
get
kind of
my
has
ship
more,
started for me?
a little bit
That is what I'm
horsiness
proposing.
to it, like it's a little bit strained.
It's a very subtle difference, though.
Yeah.
Deal.
Whereas from the second game onwards, it's Titus, or Titus, as some call him. It's the same voice actor from Final Fantasy X, and you can just hear
This
it,
could be a
but it
problem.
works much better for
Take
Ratchet.
care of it.
Look at that.
Oh no! Now that you say that,
Oh, this is
oh my god, I
great.
hear it.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear it
That's where
now.
I've been stuck this whole time.
It's in my head, listening like to Titus talk.
Yeah.
Or Titus.
Oh, right.
If I,
Whatever.
Sorry. Oh,
if
and
I
by
had
the
more
way,
time on my
you can
hands, I'd
stop
probably
calling
do
me
some
sir.
kind of weird
The
editing
name's
where you take some lines from one to the other.
Yeah.
Sir,
You
Again,
got
no
a name?
subtitles here, so
my serial number
I'll
is
be quiet.
B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
smooth.
Yep. See, new ship.
Clank?
Oh, that low resolution
Where are you?
texture.
I know, but you know what? I was thinking about it, and as I
Sorry
said, for
about
its
that.
time, I'm pretty sure
For
we're
its
just
time, it
like,
was
yeah,
really
we're
good.
just like,
Not
oh
leaving
my
the
god, this
way
is
we
so
came
awesome.
in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
Yeah, Insomniac really knows how to push the console.
There are
Mhm.
at last.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, stretch. Okay. So this is the first real level, and thank you. And it really showed, especially on the PS2, just the size and scale they were going for. In the Spyro games, you would get some fairly good size levels, but they'd have obvious little gaps between them where they could load different parts of the level. Here, you can kind of see the whole thing laid out. Not
That was like
everything's-
that, kind of
not
like in
everything's
the
drawn in.
In the Jersey
There's-
Devil 2, it was kind of like that, where you wouldn't be able to see so far ahead.
Yeah, not everything's drawn in.
Yeah.
There's
But it's still
definitely
pretty
enemies
good.
down there,
It's still
but
pretty
you get
good.
to see kind of everywhere you're going.
Yeah, and I think it was a good idea to just put mountains back there, so you wouldn't have to put too much details back there. You know what I mean?
I really wish the camera wouldn't snap back, but the camera's also kind of loose and floaty in these games, or in this, you mean this first one, and that's kind of another thing that really dates it. But we're gonna take the less obvious path right now.
I think you need something for that door.
No, I got my trusty old wrench.
Oh, right. Oh, right. There you go.
Died, but
Isn't there a
there's-
bolt under here?
No, there's actually nothing. Just
Oh.
I guess if you want to try swimming. And this is also the only game where they give you an air meter, because after that you
Yeah, you can
always
just swim
have,
easily.
you
Well,
always
in the
have
second game, you
thing.
get like a a little mask that you can use underwater, so you really don't need that air meter thing.
There's always these things that you can use wrenches for.
Which is always a little bit of fun, I'd say. It's always just a little bit of fun using the wrench to do that.
Yeah. Hey guys.
And I know this game is fun, but I just think the second one is so much better.
It's much better.
Because there's just so much like military grade guns, and it's just way cooler in my opinion. As I said, I played this one, but it's really not my favorite.
No, I mean, I'm glad it started the whole thing, but they really just had to set the tone so they could really. And
it wasn't as we keep saying over and over again. It was a good game for its time, and it's still a great game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think our kid could start. She should start on this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to work your way up like the rest of us.
No, but I can't wait to play the remake because there are definitely some great ideas in this game that I would love to see expanded on and, get the new mechanics in there, the strafing
and so I think some of the weapons too would be cool just to see how they, redid the weapons.
So, and this is a weird thing here where again you get this and there's really
nothing there.
anything in here.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily why. I guess it just looks cool. But really, same thing. There's nothing in here.
Well, this is in the second game too, but there is a weapon that you could use to freeze it, so you could walk on top of it.
Yeah, so that way you could actually. That was a way you could actually, say these ledges weren't here, you could still get back
out. Yeah.
Get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Set prompt. I don't need it.
You don't have to hit the mushrooms. I don't really. There's not really that much there.
It's fun. I like seeing the. Except for this one's indestructible. I remember when they were first talking about this game, one of the things they were saying is that they were really making the environments more destructible and able to change. It didn't really pan out like that, but you still had some fun.
Just smashing things.
Fun things going on.
Yeah, just walking around smashing stuff. I think you've wasted some of your ear there just doing that around, but it's pretty short.
They're pretty liberal at this point. Yeah. There's only one point where it's really tough.
Yeah.
If you don't have that air mask. And that's just to get a gold bolt. But look, we're
right back at the beginning. Okay.
Yay, accomplished nothing. But let's go to the vendor here.
You see, they don't have this guy in the second one.
No, and I'd completely forgotten about him when I came back.
Yeah, they don't have him in the second one.
We do not have enough bolts for the power roster, so we're just going to stick with our bone glove for now.
Okay. You get there eventually, though. You've been collecting enough bolts. I mean, you're almost there.
I'll take this path now. This is kind of an unexplained thing. Why they would just fall down like that, but hey, it's in the game. It's a part of the script. Too far. Okay. Oh no!
How did that happen?
I don't know. Like I said,
how do you even manage to do that?
The camera and the controls themselves are just a little bit floaty.
But this is like the easy part.
I know.
This is now you're just getting like
impatient.
Impatient, yeah.
I always get like that. It's a problem. There we go. Yeah, it's like I grabbed on and then it didn't want to grab on anymore. Before we do that, climb. Oh, look, you can see it.
What are you doing?
No, you get to another way.
Oh.
Just showing you.
So I'd be like, see, I never even saw this.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I never saw this.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even tell me about this while I was playing.
I may not have been around while you were playing this level. But they're pretty clever about hiding these.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty hard to get to. And I thought you could hit that thing, but you cannot.
You can't. But luckily it doesn't damage you or anything either.
I think it damages you a little. Like, walk into it. Yeah, see?
Oh, okay. But it doesn't actually...
hurt you, but it's just like...
It's just... Ugh.
Yeah, it's...
Ooh, I couldn't have made this on my own.
You can't make it on your own. Yeah, see?
Fine. You win.
Jerk.
Refuse it. Well, when you get the upgrade, you can.
Yeah.
But right now, no. And the water is stopped here. In that, if you went back in that last one, I believe, in that last room, if you went in the water, you actually got kind of sent back to the beginning.
Oh, really? You gonna do it?
I could be wrong. Maybe
no, just go ahead.
But there is water.
Just go ahead. Yeah.
There is water later where if you fall, it's like, nope, back to the beginning.
Again, impatient.
Maybe.
Just cannot wait. What was that for?
I just wanted to because I don't know why it's there. I know. I don't know why it's there.
Well, it could have. Did you check if on the other side?
What do you mean?
Oh, there was nothing there.
Yeah.
Oh. There's something here now.
Yeah, now you can use them. I guess it's just to imply
you
that
off,
this is a
or-
real working
Okay,
place.
now you can buy your was it Pyromancer?
Yeah, but I want to get the... Well, I don't know. I think I want the weapon first, and I'll come in. There's an info bot that you can buy or something in a little bit here. But you can just get that later.
Bolts. Here we go. Oh, what? How, bro? How?
Viewers,
How
I
even?
apologize.
How even?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
How do you even? That was such a like a rookie mistake.
I honestly
like,
don't
for someone
know.
who's played like Bloodborne and Dark Souls and like how even?
I honestly do not know, and I can't tell you.
This is you being impatient again.
I'm not. Controls.
And you were still on the edge.
Controls
there.
are just a little
Whatever.
bit sloppy.
Blast it!
Look,
Plumber.
plumber's crack.
What
You're
did you
so
just
familiar.
say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The
Why are you-
escape
what are you
transports
doing here
taking
then
all
if
the rich
giant
folks
robots
off
are
this
attacking?
goddamn
He's about to tell you.
planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't
That's
got
fair.
enough food.
Working people have
Yeah,
to
that's
wait for
fair.
Captain Quark to
I don't
save
have
us.
enough money,
Well,
so I'll just
got
stay here
anything
and
worth
die
a
like
lot
the
of
rest of
bolts?
them.
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An info bot.
Coordinate.
I love how you always meet someone who has coordinates to your next planet.
No.
What?
I don't know. 500 volts? Here, give me the face in the camera. 500's a little bit much. Nah, we'll do it.
It was a waste of time. Just buy it. Just play.
I wish I could do that.
I wish I could do that
Slide down
too.
a sewer
Good
pipe?
God, that looks awesome.
I believe that was a Mario joke.
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax,
Who
kid.
designs
It looks
these
like some sort of
characters?
fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
I gotta look up who designs these characters.
This is just Alien Shaggy.
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
We've been hit!
Is it really the other guy, Scooby?
When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an
No.
exhibition for you.
Makes
Not gonna
him
live that long!
This alien
Alien
Oh,
Hollywood.
Alien Bill and Ted. Alien Bill and Ted.
No, the other one's just like a Hollywood producer guy.
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it.
Skid
He's a
marks.
pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
We
Looks
know
like
those
he's in
types,
trouble.
Ratchet.
I'll say.
We know
I've
those
never seen
types.
him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to fit.
Thank you, Gadgetron lady.
Enter look around mode. Press
Here we
and
go.
hold the L1 button.
Quite enough for the Pyrocitor, but
Kind of wish they made like mega huge water slides like this, like super huge ones, that two people could even go down at the same time.
well, they got ones that you can be on a raft.
I don't want to be on a raft. I want to be on something like this. Like,
And
oh,
we're
so
back.
that's where.
That's where
okay.
it comes back.
Mhm. I'm saying like I've never played before, but it has been a while. And you can finally go down there.
go
Wait, you don't want to go get your Pyromancer, or you want
I
to
don't
try and
have
get? Oh, because you spent $500 getting that.
Right.
All right. Well, you should be able to get it here.
Yeah. As soon as I get back to 2,500.
Yeah, you should. As I said, it's just pretty easy though. You're almost there even. He's coming to get you. Look
Yeah.
at bumblebees.
No, my platform. Ah, it's back.
Do you
We'll
have
be back,
enough?
guys.
Do you have enough?
I do have enough.
Oh, okay.
Dun-dun-dun.
Barely.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Is there? Like,
9 bolts left.
nice. Look how big that gun is. One thing is that they've made to me the guns a little bit more
Look at
compact,
this.
and there's a
look at
there's
this.
a
They
little
only
bit
start
more.
with half ammo.
I know there's a little bit more finesse.
They never do this in later games.
Yeah, in the later games.
You
to
buy
me.
a gun,
These
guess
guns
what?
look
You
a
got
little bit
ammo.
Big and chunky, right here to me.
Which is what they were going for. Their whole thing. I remember when they
Yeah,
were
but I
doing.
feel like in the later games, as I said, there's just a little bit more finesse to it. They don't
Right.
look so clunky.
Right, but I'm saying in their interviews and everything for this game, I remember they constantly use the phrase "blowing shit up,"
Okay.
constantly. So they went big and everything. They didn't really have that finesse like you're talking about. And again, this is something that, see if I go try to strafe, I just get first person view.
As I said.
That's it.
As I said, in the other games, the guns to me look like they're a little. They don't look as big and heavy to carry around. In my opinion, anyway, they look better.
Also, another thing is that when you switch weapons, everyone else is still going. So if you don't switch the weapon and someone hits you, well, you got hit. That's all there is to it. So that's another thing they fix later on, is that they do pause the game when you switch weapons.
Which is good.
And there is another gold bolt in there.
There is?
Yes. But right now,
You can't get there because
it's too much.
Yeah.
Also, this thing here is a little thing you can get later to, it's a little helmet you put on and the little guy flies around and helps you.
Is he the one that goes in there? He goes in there.
Yes.
And he gets it.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he doesn't get it. That's just if you want some help. I don't know why they have it. It's really kind of
It's a weird place to put it, I would
useless.
say. It's way out of the way.
But it's a neat idea.
And the
It
idea
makes
is
you think
it's
maybe
just kind
it
of.
makes you think that maybe these levels could have been in a different order at some point, which makes sense with first try. Also, raise your hands, viewers, if you're excited for the Lego Batman movie. So, and then this is one of the things they're talking about with the whole destructible environments. That you're gonna see the bridge before, and then now it's just destroyed. But it's not really
It's
something.
perfectly destroyed, though. I'm
But it's
being
not
a little
really
bit
something.
critical of
It's
it.
not really something you do as a player. And there's a little hint down there that hey, there's some more boxes around. So make sure you fully explore. Let's go get them. And at this point, if you fall into the water, you have to go back up and go around. I can't remember if there's anything that way.
You
I don't
want to go?
think so.
You want to
Check
go?
the map, but I don't believe
No.
so.
Okay.
But again, I think the current's too strong for you to.
Even go out and try and
Even
get
to
back
try.
there. Okay.
I'm gonna try and avoid using. I usually am pretty. I use the map a lot, but for the purposes of recording, I'm gonna try not to do too much.
No, I think we should just go
Too much menuing.
straight ahead. Yeah.
But I know the levels well enough where I shouldn't get lost. I mean, they're pretty easy levels, but just as far as finding out where things are and making sure I've gotten everywhere. I'll show you in a second. I was very OCD when I originally played this game. I wanted to
Explore everywhere and every single place on the map and
Yes.
every gray area on the map.
yes, and turn it yellow because you see
Yeah.
the gray areas are places we haven't gone yet. So
Yeah.
I would have to go back to that area in the caves and be like, no, I need it yellow there.
And you really, it's just
And there's no
there's
purpose.
nothing there. It's
There's
just
no
an area that you
purpose.
didn't walk to, really.
Yeah, or even around because
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty loose.
All right, here we go. And they bring this back in all games. There's always just an onset of robots.
You guys gonna do anything? You good? I'm good here.
They can't
All right,
see
bye.
you. You have to walk into their vision. They can't see you standing in front of them.
Nope, I'm gone out of their vision. Now I'm in their vision. AI is
That guy's
not
like, "What?"
quite all there right
Uh-huh.
now. And
We'll
I
get there
thought I fired,
eventually.
but apparently not.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all
Everyone's
I've
just
got
giving away
left.
We're
infobots.
not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
If I was an infobot, I would feel very much unloved. Just take my infobot.
I don't know, the whole concept of AI in these games is kind of
Has this
all over
ever
the
happened to
place.
you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring
The voice
down a
isn't
barking
quite as
Snagglebeast
stupid
from the
yet.
inside and knowing
Second
your
game's on, it
equipment
really does
isn't
get
functioning properly.
a little ridiculous.
That's why I
Plays
come
up
to
the whole
Al's Robo Shack
stupid
for all
aspect.
my
Mhm.
electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my
Now, you know what
super
question I've
electro
always wanted to
gadgets
ask?
since I was
Is
knee-high
Quark
to a
human?
sandmouse. If
Because
Al
he's got
can't fix
3
it,
fingers.
it's not broke.
He's got a very
Right, Al?
human-like face.
You
You know,
said
he's
it,
got that
pal.
cleft
So if
chin,
you're
that
fighting crime,
the skin
or just
color
fighting crime,
is very human-like.
Come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis
Is
for
he
all your robotic repairs.
never
The fingers,
Al's
the
Robo
fingers
Shack.
alone, it
Never
kind of throws you
ends.
off that. Yeah,
Fantastic.
but he could be some sort of hybrid.
Do you know what this means?
I would say.
Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain
I don't know.
Quark
They
is on
never. They
Metropolis.
never.
Oh no,
say.
oh no.
Invasion.
If
That
we
looks
had a
bad on
ship.
us.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to
better.
torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Oh, no.
Now we look
Count on us,
unprofessional.
sir.
Right. Thank
It's
you,
fine, it
Your
happens.
Chairman
Oh,
Shipliness.
did you see that?
What?
The eyebrows were all
Two new planets.
like off model and everything. They were kind of clipping through, which happens, especially in remasters like this. One thing I do appreciate is that they did make sure to make it 60 frames a second, and we'll be recording at 60 frames a second, and which is just so much smoother and nicer. I prefer every game to be this, but I know that sometimes it can't be. Like Bloodborne is not 60 frames a second, but you know, still love the game anyway. It's not going to prevent me from loving
That game
the game.
is so awesome. It's so awesome.
I know, maybe we'll do it in the future. Don't
I
go
mean,
away.
there's so many Bloodborne games out there, but I still, you know, just for the fun of it, I really do love watching you play that game, though. I mean, I've never played, but I love watching him play.
I can't get in. No.
Don't be a doofus.
Okay. Yeah, but maybe we'll play Bloodborne in the future. I kind of want to do all the Souls games. I'm not the best at them, and I'm not going to go in depth like some people do, but I enjoy playing them. All right, and so
And the maps
we
get a
do have
little bit
two
more
here.
detailed after this, because this just looks like
It's
an
very
ambiguous
simple.
galaxy.
Yeah, basically my
Yeah.
favorite is probably the Kraken Time, which I haven't shown you yet, but is like you kind of actually get to explore the universe and go from planet to planet. It's very cool.
Okay,
But
so,
that's about 6 games away.
yeah.
So
So for
let's
now,
fly to. Let's do Metropolis first, even though Iridia is second. There are areas you can't reach without getting certain items in Metropolis, so we're gonna do that one first.
All right,
let's
so-
fly there,
and then we'll end it there for
and
the
we'll
day.
end once we land.
Yeah. They always do it like that.
Yeah, they're pretty clever loading screens, at least.
Yeah.
I do think it's annoying that I can't remember which company it is, but someone has a patent on mini games during loading screens, and so no one can do them anymore.
Aw.
And they were always fun. You know, it's a
That might
fun
be a
little way
fun thing
to
to
get people
do.
to not
Uh-huh.
even think about
Yeah.
there being loading screens.
All right, so
Here we
we're
are in Metropolis, so
Mhm.
we're gonna end the first episode here, and we'll catch y'all later.
And tell us what you think about this. We're just trying it out. You know, we're not the most knowledgeable about games, but we have fun playing games, and that's all we want to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, whether you like it or not, it's fine. Drop us a comment, leave us a like. It's fine with us. We will take all the negativity. It's a learning process, so we're just gonna try and get through it and learn and tweak it and see how it goes from there. All right, so I'm Janie.
I'm Benji.
All right, we'll see you guys later.